Hey there, if you're just now joining us on the live stream for this portrait challenge, then you've got about 9 videos prior to this. So go back about 9 weeks, and there are several sessions where we've been drawing this portrait for a while now. So this is a very up close, cropped picture here. This drawing is very zoomed in on this particular face. So uh, we're not drawing the entire head, is my point. And we've been drawing this for a while, so it takes a while. This is not speed painting or anything like this. This is something it's just a very methodical, layer by layer process to get to that final result. And if you're brand new to colored pencil, then that may seem um, like just a momentous task, but I can tell you that the end result is usually very much worth it. All right, so we started out with the grisaille method, and we were using burnt sienna in polychromos, and then we switched over. We started adding Herculaneum Red, which is a luminance pencil, one of the new luminance pencil lines, and this one is 068 is the number of that pencil. And then we also added some, let's see, we added Dark Flesh, I believe. And then I do believe that we used up in here, we started putting down anthraquinone Carmine, and we put quite a few layers of that. And then we started working our way back down the cheek. So from this dark area all the way back down. So if you're out there on either YouTube or on Facebook, I would appreciate if you could let me know if you're able to hear me. That would be very helpful. Oh, it was Carmine Lake is what we were using. So anthraquinone Carmine is more red than that. Now, that is something we probably will want to use, like near the tear duct and places like that in the eyes. Not sure that we'll get time to get to that spot today, but maybe. Yeah, I was going to switch screens here in just a moment. Here we go. All right. So, thanks, Melanie. Appreciate that. And so, for those of you, Melanie, you were there. Jan, thanks for joining us. And Shiny, we did work on the workshop on Friday and Saturday. So, I wanted to show you my progress so far on this. Oh, we froze up. Look at that. We haven't done that in a while. Our other camera didn't freeze yet. Well, that's good news. Let me see if I can mess around with this other one. See what we get here. So still not done with my portrait from the workshop, but we've got a little bit to go yet on it. We are still frozen over there. I'll have to work on that. And I'm really behind on the feedback from you all in the workshop. I love it. I got a ton of requests for some feedback and some critiques. So awesome! Thanks for sending those in. Appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look again. We are still frozen over there. Wonder what is going on. All right. Gonna have to. We're gonna have to do some troubleshooting live here. So bear with me. Let's see what we can do. Once in a while this happens. As good as technology is, it's also very fickle from time to time, right? All right. Hmm. Okay. Try one other thing here. Yeah, that workshop was a lot of fun. A little more complicated than maybe what some thought it might be before you started drawing this reference. There's a whole lot of colors going on, and I think it was enjoyable. There was a lot to go over, a lot to learn. Oh, Linda's out here as well. Hey, Linda, how are you? Okay, let me see what we can do. We're gonna have to restart that software, unfortunately. So don't worry about a black screen. You're gonna see a black screen here for just a second, or gray. And I'll turn that back on. Yeah. Hey, Alexia. Thanks for joining. Um, yeah, I did. I got a lot more done. Okay, that fixed it. Here we go. Get back over. All right, there we go. So yeah, got a lot more done, and I just wanted to show that really quick. It was so fun. Um, so what's cool about this is we've got the progression here of the stages because we've got the blue. It's represented down here. We've got blue that we started out with, and then we've got some reds and purples or violets, really, that we put on top. And then some of our final layers, you can see it represented up here. Starts to look a little bit like a bruise. We're not quite all the way there when you're in this stage. That can be discouraging for some from time to time. And I get it. I understand that. And if you're brand new or you've only just followed very methodically a recipe from someone else, and they didn't use complementary colors or opposite colors, then it can be very confusing, for lack of a better term. And while I apologize for that on some level, at the same time, I'm also um, unapologetic about that because I think it helps you to understand how to create more liveliness or drama and interest in the piece when you use compliments. So that's something that I love to help new to start to be able to see is how to make this more lively and how to get more color in your piece. All right, thanks Deb for joining us, and Alec, thanks for joining as well. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm still noticing that there's a little bit of a separation. It might be hard to see on camera between this red or pink color and then this color right in here. So I do want to add a little bit of this Carmine Lake in here just to get us up to up to speed here. Oh yeah, Alexia, that's right. I forgot you try to confuse me with your name over there in Facebook. Well, thanks for joining. All right. Oh man, that's going on really well. I love it when it starts adhering to the paper that much. Mm-mm-mm. That is what we want right there. That's exactly what we want. It may be hard to see that or to understand how much that's going on. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit for you here. Maybe you can see it a little bit better, but that is really adhering to the surface right now. Yep, that's what we want. I love Stonehenge because it's a great teacher. Stonehenge teaches you so many things about patience and about being able to, you know, take your time and to build it up slowly. And there's some great benefits to that. Linda's asking, what is the pink under the eye? Most likely, so right in here, perhaps that is, or right in here, probably what you're seeing is Herculaneum red, actually. But you remember, you've got some other layers in there as well, so it may start appearing a little more pink, right, than what it would be if you only had Herculaneum red. You're welcome, Linda. Deb says, but it can be frustrating. Stonehenge can be, is what she's meaning over on YouTube Live. There is, in my opinion, though, there is just something special about seeing a piece that has been rendered on Stonehenge. It's just beautiful. Yeah, and I know the effort that went into someone taking their time and building up those layers very slowly, methodically, and creating just that wonderful texture that you see on a finished piece of Stonehenge. I love it. Yeah, it takes a special degree of patience to be able to do it slowly like that. You know, but that's not to say that it has to be done slowly. I've been talking about that recently with some students that there are artists that don't do it slowly at all. They do it quite quickly, and they press very hard and they burnish. It's a different technique and works really well. So sometimes I forget about that's a possibility also on Stonehenge. All right. I have to remember that what I'm trying to achieve in this piece is I'm fading this out as I move my way down. Um, that's just a design and composition decision that I've made, that I'm going to fade that out over here when I get down towards the bottom. So hopefully, that will make a lot of sense when we get all the way to the end. move this over just a little bit here. Hey, Pam, thanks for joining us. So Pam is over on Facebook. Is the connection choppy for anyone else? It could be that way because of the resources that were getting maxed out when I was trying to render some videos also. All right, let me see here. But it may not be on my end. I'm not sure. Okay, so if it is choppy, then that's the reason. I closed that down, but the computer may not recover from that, so we won't go a real long time here. Yeah, it just maxes out the resources when I'm having to um, put in, get those videos rendered, and it just so taxing on the entire system. Okay. Hey, Merly, maybe is how you pronounce your name over there on YouTube. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Okay. So I want to squint my eyes a little bit. Look at this on my other monitor. Oh, I think I can see what you guys might be seeing with the choppiness in the frame rate is skipping here and there. Yeah, that is due to exactly what I said with the CPU and RAM being maxed out. So, okay, let me see here. All right, so quick word then. Just want to say, and we're going to go ahead and stop then. There's no point in going on whenever we've got choppiness like that happening. Only thing that can help that recover is to reboot the system because that rendering is already done, but you have to reboot when that happens. So, quick announcement. Two things really. Go back to my webcam here. This is the last live stream that you're going to see for 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks, maybe 3. I'm going on vacation, and so I will be gone for a little bit of time. And, I just never do that. I'm going to do it this time. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm going to miss doing these live streams. So I'll be back probably on June the 14th. Okay, I believe that's a Monday. And so I will see you guys at that time. There is another workshop coming up, and it's not full yet. I'm about to announce it, but it's already got about 25. I'd have to go look. About 25 students have already signed up, so there's not many spots left. And that will be in June. I think it's Friday and Saturday. I think it's like June the 25th. I'd have to look at the calendar, 25th or something like that. So, all right, I am going to go ahead and stop this morning. And if you're on my email list, then you'll get an email regarding the pre-sale of that workshop coming up. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you soon, and I'll see some of you later on today. And otherwise, if you're out here each Monday morning, then I will see you in June, and I'm looking forward to it. And until then, I will talk to you later. Take care. We'll see you.